Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Today we are going to play with the jelly plate. I get many requests to do this, and today we're going to use the full one, but I have many videos. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. I have many videos on using the ones that I cut up, because I had a full one and I cut it in smaller things, and you can use it on there. I will do another video using these smaller ones, but today we're going to use the bigger one. And what we're going to do is use them for ATC backgrounds, how you can use different things around your house, and all kinds of fun stuff. So let's get to getting. Now, one of the big questions I get is, how do you use black paper? Can you use black paper? Now, you can use construction paper as well. So we're going to do a little bit of that too, because construction paper is very cheap. You're using acrylic paint, which dries permanent. So you can make mixed media papers and backgrounds and all kinds of cool stuff, for your art journals, your paintings, your, ATC cards, whatever you want. You can see I do not clean mine. It is the way it is. So you're going to need a jelly plate. Now, I am going to do a video as well as using the small ones, as well as using foam, kids foam, to get a similar print that way for those of you who do not have a jelly plate. So there will be this. There will be 3 videos. This, the fun foam, and then the smaller ones. So I will number them. I will put them together and link, all that kind of thing. So if this is something that you're interested in, or maybe you're interested in mixed media in general, any of that kind of thing, ATC cards, subscribe to me. My button will be up here. Subscribe, and then you will get my videos. I make about 4 to 6 maybe a week, if in between there. I try to do it every day because I love arting every day. So let's get to game. Okay, this. Now, what I'm going to have here is the metallic folk art in aquamarine, which I cannot get enough of, and the royal gold. Okay, so that's what we're going to use first, and we're going to use our paper. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this paper in half so we can do two different kind of prints. And you can see I'm not making it so equal that it's going to bother me. I'm just folding it and tearing it. And you can even do it this way and tear it again if you want. You're going to need a roly-poly. Now listen, all this stuff, like I said, I'm going to do a faux jelly plate version coming up with the fun foam. If you don't have a roly-poly, take a water bottle, or if you have cooking spray or whatever, or an old can, and wrap it in and tape it, with saran wrap or parchment paper, wax paper, whatever you have, and use that as your roly-poly. I mean, really, get inventive. Oh, I have this here too, and it's called Regal Red. Let's see if we can play with that. Get inventive, because you don't always have to have every proper thing. You can use other things to make it work. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a stencil, and let's see. These are cut perfectly. These are delicious for ATC sizes. So I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut these. Let's do the star first. These are great. I'm going to do the star. Let's just cut them real quick, Cal. I'm a horrible cutter. I'm a horrible cutter. Should you be allowed to cut? Nope, you shouldn't. Okay. That was my version of my song. Okay, so let's get to getting. I always like to go light to dark, but in this case, not necessarily. You don't really have to do it necessarily. So if you're using a glitter or a metallic, shake it real good. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Okay. I don't know. You guys are probably too young, too old. I don't know. Who knows what the heck I sing. Okay, and all you're going to do is roll it. Now, because we're using smaller stencils, you can stick straight to the middle, but that's up to you. I like to just, if I'm going to take out the jelly plate and play and make things, I'm going to make it worth my while. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not wanting a 30-minute video, I'd probably click away and find another video of mine or of any other YouTuber that you love. So first, let's use this one. And what we're going to do is get paint all over us because that's fun. I'm going to lay this. Look, see? Already, Cal. Already. Plop. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to take a piece of regular paper. What the heck did I do with all my paper? I just had it all here. Ugh, all right. I don't know what the heck. Oh, it's right in front of me. Good God, Kelly. A regular piece of paper. And I'm going to see and show you how it looks on white paper. And I'm just rubbing it. Look at that. Now, if you lift this up. Now, sometimes you might want a little thing to help you kind of lift it up a little bit, you know. So I'm just going to go into the corner with this. You can use a toothpick or the back of your... Now, here's the fun thing. You can now take a piece of paper and you can do this. You can lay it, I don't have much room here, on here. Push it down. Paint side down, of course. Really give it a good like that. And that'll lift off some of the paint. And this is just a beginning. You'll just keep going back with different ones. But now, if you go and put another color over top. What color? Let's do a little bit of the royal gold. So I'm just going to run thin line over it. And you can clean this off on, you know, a paper towel real quick. Or if you have the room, have another piece of paper or art journal and just roll it off on there so you don't waste. I don't like to waste. And I'm going to just kind of roll it. All right. Okay, lay that there. And then I'm going to lay a piece of paper down. I give it a little push. And I lift it up. And look at, I don't even know if you could see the shine. Look at that. Oh, the shine. Look how delicious. Oh, gosh. Okay. So you see how you get, you know, you could put a color over and get it. Look at that shine. Oh, yes. Okay. Anyway, let's start with the black now. That's just a little something, something. Now, if you have printer paper, I always buy big things of printer paper. And what I like to do is, well, let me show you. Take a piece of printer paper, and you can just lay this. And what happens is, and you can, you know, look at that beautiful colors. The turquoise, metallic, and that gold. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the inspiration, that color. It's so delicious. Okay. So I'm just rolling this all over. You can use your hands, whatever you want. When you lift it off, you can see this is already drying on here, so that's going to be great. But you can get this around here, cut the white off if you want, or keep picking up paint. You can, you know, lay this here and see if you can lift that up and all that kind of stuff. But what I like to do is cut that around, leave that delicious things, leave this, and then journal in it. So you can then glue this in your art journal on a page that you normally would paint, you know, and you have this great journaling, you know what I mean? Or you could put a main focus in here, a lot of fun. But this is just a throwaway paper, really, you know, of us having some fun. So now I'm going to shake. We're going to do glittery, metallic on the black now. So this is royal red. And I'm laying this down first. There's so many different ways to do this. All right, we're just going to stick with this middle part. Okay, then I'm going to lay down circles here, but then I'm going to lay down some blue. And that is the aquamarine in metallic. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take a piece of black. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I have such a head cold anymore. This weather. If I could edit, that would be out. I'm sorry. I'm going to lay this down. I'll push it down with my hands. All around. Lift it up. Oh, I did it on the back with the, because that's me. Why wouldn't I do it with the sticker? Does the sticker come off? Only me. Hey, if you guys make mistakes like that, then you know, it's all good in the hood, baby. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, somebody just give me some loving. Now, you see I need a little bit down there. Maybe I'll just go and push and try to get some more on there. You can see, and if I spend enough time going around, I'll definitely get it. But what I'll do is cut that out. What a great ATC background, and we'll do that another time. How much fun. But now look what we have left. So now let's take some white, a white piece of paper, and see what that looks like. Look at that, just deliciousness, right? Lay it down. Do your thing, do your thing. I use this because it cleans it off on the back, but you don't have to. Because then if you cut something out and you turn it over and you have this delicious, you know, you use it for collage, right? I might be the only one who does that kind of stuff, but look at this. Look at that. So that can become an abstract, right? And you don't have to have that stamp or that, watch, this. Because that's another, that's the third. And then you have this if you want to, you know, lay it on something to do. I'm not going to bother doing that today. But now we have this. So you see we got this and this. Okay, two. Now we're going for the third. And I'm going to do it in the middle of that muka muka. All right? So I'm going to lay it down like rat. Lay it down. Lay it down. And we're going to press it. Press it. And I press it all over because it's drying. I know it's drying. That's all right. Okay. Then we got our third print. Look at that. Look at that texture. Can you see that texture? Let me see if my light will make you see the texture more. Look at that. So we have number 1 print, number 2 print, number 3 print. 1, 2, 3. From 2 colors and 1 stencil. Hello? Are you looking? How delicious. Clap. Yay! Okay. I don't know. I get excited because if I can get more bang for my buck. And let me tell you something. These folk art metallics are fun. Look at that shine. And that's just the outline. Look at this. I mean, you just can't. Look at these. These are going to be great ATC backgrounds. Come on now. All right. All right. I get excited. I can't help it. Okay. Let me move my light out the way. Now, you can barely see. There's a little bit more left there. I don't care. I'm going to leave it. Now that you see the metallics, maybe we'll do, let me grab 3 different metallic colors. And maybe we'll do, let's try that. We'll try next, after the next metallic, we'll try glow in the dark. Let's just see for the heck of it. Let's get a blue topaz. Oh, yes. And what about a Inca gold, which you can see is a more yellow gold. So I'm going to shake them up. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. Yeah. And I got to open them too. I just brought them over. The excitement. Am I the only one excited? Probably. I get excited over such silly things. Okay, so this time we're going to kind of do the same thing, except I'm going to use 2 different stencils. So I'm going to put some gold there and some gold here. That's Inca gold. And this is blue topaz. And I'm shaking it because I want that to get a little mixed. And then I'm going to lay some blue there and some blue there. And then I'm going to take my roller and I'm going to lightly do my gold there, kind of spread it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to lay it on. Just take off some of that extra. Now make sure, like I said, you have enough, you have paper near you. So I put a little too much on there, but it's okay. You don't need to take it all off. I just don't want it to make green right this second. And there we go. And now I'm just going to kind of roll it in. See how I'm doing? And then I'm going to roll it in and mix a little bit here. And here. Okay. Just so it kind of rolls. And I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to do a star halfway, halfway. And then that. Let's go back with this. It doesn't have to be the whole thing, right? Let's move this a little bit that way. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a piece of Black cardstock, that's all it is. 15-cent cardstock. And I'm going to lay it like that. And then I'm going to take this and just roll it on the back to pick up. Again, you're making a twofer because if, you know, you cut anything apart, you have the backs here of some color. So you never can go wrong. Now I'm going to lift it up. Oh, look at this. Look, can you see this? The shade, the shine. Look at that. Look how exciting. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to set that here. We're going to do the same basic thing. So now, I think I'm going to just pick these up. And come on, little friend. Get up there. I'm not going to worry about wiping these off right now. I'll do that later. I just usually put it in a bowl of water or my sink of water. And remember, there's all kinds of delicious goodness on here you don't want to necessarily get rid of. And now I'm going to just run this right down the middle. And lift it up. Of course, I got my finger in it. But look. Look at that. Those are great backgrounds for anything. And I could have pressed harder there. Who am I kidding, right? And then let's take a piece. This is just a piece of mixed media paper that I had that I just cut into pieces. Because sometimes I like working small on the jelly plate. I'm just going to do that and lift it off. And now you can see it. Look at that delicious shine. And that's what it looks like on white. Fantastic. So I'm going to leave that on there, and I'm just going to kind of, let's do a whole page just for the heck of it, huh? All right, so I'm just kind of getting everything off my, and I don't care all these marks. I'm okay with that. So I'm just kind of, see how I'm just rolling it and rolling it and rolling it. Okay, well, let's get this whole thing going. Except I'm going to put my metallics away because you see how gorgeous they are. So much fun. And we're going to use, let's try neon, just to see. No big deal. Okay. I have my neons. Yellow, and I'm going to shake them. I'm going to stick right in the middle, though. I'm not going to go on the outside yet. Got some green. I love the yellows and green, the glow in the dark yellow and green together. Let's just do these two and see what happens. Yeah, oh yeah. Yas, yas, yas. All right, look at that. All right, let's do another. Let's do a whole plate of the stencils. Why not? Okay, let's pick. These are bigger stencils. Oh yeah. Do both of those. And then I'm going to take, just do one of these papers. And I'll just use my hand so you can see. Look at that. Look at that deliciousness. And look at the texture that you get from the colors mixing. Oh, it's fantastic. So then you could take this off and you have another print, and you have another print here if you don't want to waste it. Don't have the patience right now to do all that, but we're not going to waste it. I'm going to take another piece of paper and going to lay it right there. I'm going to roll on it. Okay. All right. Lift it up. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And it lifts up whatever's left on the jelly plate as well. That's too bright. Look at that. How pretty. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I get so excited over things. I can't help it. Okay, so that was glow in the dark, which you see works very, very well. You can really play. And now we're going to go with just regular acrylic paint. And let me see. What colors? We're going to do the whole thing though. So I'm going to go with some baby pink. Shaking it up a little bit. And I'm going to try to squeeze it. Why aren't you coming out, baby pink? Right. It's not coming out. There we go. And I'm just doing on the corners. Very simple. And I'm going to go with Minted Aqua. Shaking that up too. Just like that. And what other color? Oh, I got a lot of pretty colors. Let's just do a purple. What color are you? You're a metallic purple. Shaking that up. Just going to add a little bit of bling. Okay. Now I'm going to just roll it, and I'm going to start here. I'm rolling to the edges. Same here. All right, so I'm making sure everything's covered. Now, I haven't chose what I was going to put down yet, and that's okay. But you can see. Okay. Now, let's just go with this again. Except I'll turn it up this way so that paint, this way we'll lay it right there. No big deal. We're going to put another color on here. So let's do my favorite color. Let's do red so you really can see it. How's that? How about let's use a red? Okay. Okay. Just a little bit. I'm not going to worry too much. I can add more colors. This is just having fun. Look at that. And it's going on the outsides too. Because remember, we're putting it all over. Okay. So let's take a piece of printer paper. My favorite things in the world. I love buying them at Walmart, and I have the big thing down here, and I just keep pulling from it because they make great mixed media papers. Okay, I'm sorry, my nose is running. I'm so sorry if I'm sniffling. And I'm going to go in and just clean off my brayer. Make sure these edges are all good. Okay. All right. And again, you can just use your hands. It doesn't matter. I'm having really hard time lately with my RA. So when I don't have to use my hands, I'm happy. Okay. So then I'm going to pull it off. Oh, yeah. Look at this. And you see you got the colors there. You can go in here and doodle and like, you know, trace these and make, oh gosh, what you could do. And you could even, which save that because I'm going to save that because we're going to do something else. Okay, so look. So now we have that. And you have this to print as well. Don't forget. Lay that there. We get another piece of paper. Okay. I'm just going to lay it down here. And I'll use my hands to show you guys. Okay. Hit those sides. And this, you can use your hands. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I just like to use, you know, the brayer, but you can use your can, your bottle. You can, look how fun. We can all have fun with the water bottle, right? So that's fun. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh gosh, I love these. I can. This is why I don't do jelly plates a lot, because I can just go in for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Okay, so now we have those colors. So, well, we don't want to pick those colors anymore. Let's do a blue and a yellow. Let them merge. Let's do a blue. Yeah. And let me tell you, if you guys want a part 2 of just doing this with the jelly plate, let me know, because I could do so many different things. It's just not enough time in the day to do these things. So I'm just going to put the yellow down. And you see, little blue transfers. I'm okay with that. Right? And then I'm going to go up in here. Now, sometimes what I like to do is I do these 2 colors, and then I like just to mix them together. So you still have, some green up here. You still have your blue though, but then you have some green down here when it mixes. You know, the more you do it. If you want more yellow, guess what? There's nobody saying you can't. Watch. Watch. Look at that. Okay. Was I too zealous? I think a little bit. But we're just going for it. We're just going to go for it. Look, I'm just rolling back and forth. And you can see the more I roll it, it's going to give you, what does yellow and blue make? Green. All right, you see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, let's pick. You know what? We'll just use these again. We'll make these go. And it doesn't matter what side you put up or down. I'm just going to randomly throw them down. I have 4 of them. They overlap. They don't. It's okay. Look. Is that fun? Now watch. Now we have this. Now, look, you don't have to go straight up and down again. You can go sideways twice. You can do whatever you want. Me, I'm just going like this. And I'm going to lay it on there. Again, that's just going to clean off my brayer a little bit as well. And get all that. Oh, gosh, I was like a tornado there for a minute. Okay, look. Now you're doing layer on top of layer. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Oh, the excitement. Okay. I can't even stand myself. Now, of course, you take them off. I'm going to lay them there. Lay you. Lay you. I don't know how well this is going to print, but we'll go sideways and see. Start this way. That kind of took away that beautiful background, so I'm going to leave this alone because I can use that as an ATC background. So I'm not going to necessarily go all the way with that. But, hey, sometimes it happens. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to hit this. And then I'm going to take these. And I'm going to lay them down. And look, have baby wipes if you're like a weirdo, like my daughter who doesn't like to get her hands wet. She'll kill me if I say that. Or her hands dirty. Me, I just rock with it. Okay. And you can see I'm just going to kind of press these down on the back. And I say weirdo. I was just joking with my daughter. I don't think you're weirdo if you don't like your hands dirty. I have many OCD things. I always say cleaning and all is not one, but then I'm just going to take these off. So please don't be, if I didn't mean to offend anybody. I shouldn't have said that, but. All right. See? Look at that. And then you have that too. So then you can decide what day you want to do, but look how cool. I got all these different designs here. Oh, goodness gracious. The fun, the fun. So I'll just roll this out. So the color runs everywhere. And then I think I'm going to show you one more thing that you can do on here. And then that'll be it for this part. Okay. So one of my favorite things in the world is kids' fun foam. And sometimes you might not have all kinds of different stencils. You can use stamps as well. I don't think I have any stamps here. Oh, I have one stamp. Yeah, I'll show you a stamp. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and stamp. See how the pattern's going? So you would use whatever stamps you want and just stamp all over. I can do another video on that if you want. So you take your fun foam. Take a pen. I'll move this up just a little bit for now. All right, so then I'm going to make marks. So I'm going to start here. I'm pushing really hard. The thicker the fun foam, sometimes the better, but use what you have. I'm pushing. I don't want it to tear it, but I want it to give me marks. And I'm not going fancy. I'm not thinking. I'm just doing this just to show you guys. You guys do all the fun stuff, whatever designs you want. Because sometimes I will do these, or I'll do something and I'll do designs, and then people will say, but I don't like your design. Can I use my own? So that's why I kind of do generic kind of designs, because, you know, you guys can think of your own then. Nothing, no big deal. Just press hard. You can use a stylus if you have it, or that's why sometimes I save pens that run out of ink, right? Okay, so you get the gist. I'm just trying to really put marks in here. Okay. All right, I think you get the idea. So we're going to set that aside for a second. And then I put my blue on there with my stamp. Remember, you can use stamps the same as you would your stencils. No big deal. And now I think I'm going to use, maybe I'll just use, let me see, red metallic. Okay. All right, we're just going to use some bright red metallic. Again, any color. It doesn't have to be metallic. It's just what I'm grabbing here. I like the way the metallic looks on everything. So I'm going to do a little bit in the middle here. This is called Bright Red in the metallic series. Okay, it's not as opaque as I want it. So I'm going to have to go over with a different color. So this will just be layers. I'm not worrying about it. Don't get yourself upset. I'm going to show you two little tricks, and then we'll be good for today. Maybe a little pear-dough, metallic green. I'm loving metallic lately. I'm all about the metallic. I'm going to do a painting in metallic. So I'm just going to kind of do it like that. Do it like this and that. Okay. All right. Should be enough. So now I'm going to take my fun foam and I'm going to lay it down. And you can see I didn't break through, but it went through just because it's a thin piece. And I'm going to roll it, or use your hands or whatever you have. Don't worry if this goes on the outside of it, because we're just printing really the inside, as big as your fun foam is. This just helps you, you know. But look, if you don't, just push it down, do your thing. Lift it up, and look. Okay. Now let's take a piece of paper. And I'm going to lay it down. And you could do again this way, or your hands. Doesn't matter. Just make it have contact. You know what I'm saying? Lift it up. Look. So there you go. So much fun. And I have videos where you take the fun foam and you make it thick and you cut it into shapes. Oh, the fun we can have. So you guys let me know down below. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more on the Gelli plate? Do you want to see me make little shapes and cut out things and make different textures for your mixed media and your Gelli plate? Oh, the fun. The fun. The fun, the fun. All right, one last thing I'm going to show you. And we'll just use the red because I think it'll show good. If you don't have fun foam, and if you don't have stamps or stencils. I don't know. The song left my head. So what you can do is, let's put this on here. Set it aside. Take the back of a paintbrush and draw. Just know if you're going to write a word, you have to do it backwards. So it'd be, let's see if I could do this. Can you guess the word I'm writing? You know, you could draw faces, doodles, dots, bubble wrap. Let me grab my bubble wrap. And just to show ya. Oh, that's head cold. Okay. Too much medication, I think. Look at that. And you got a stamp on that one, which I'm not going to do right now. All right, so you see what I'm saying? So we'll take 2 pieces of paper. I'll lay one there, press it down. Okay. Look. Look. Breathe. And look how cool the bubble wrap looks. And it's metallic underneath, obviously, because you could see how shiny it is. So, the stuff we could do. So you have these, right? You got these. You have your, where you draw on your fun kids foam. And we have that. Look how fun. That, which I wouldn't call that quite a success, but this is, so I'm okay with that. We have that. That. Look at that. 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 Not too bad, 37 minutes. That's a cast off. We have that. Look at these. Yas, yas, yas. Look at that. 30 minutes, quite a bit. Showed you quite a bit. I could show you 3 hours longer, more. But let me know if you have any questions down below. If you did just find me, please click subscribe. I'm going to, like I said, put another link up down below. I'm going to have one up above. And subscribe so you get updated on all my new videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I do and you like the learning about the Gelli plate, because there's so much to do you can do with it. And I just love you guys. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are, you just make my heart smile. You guys are just fantastic. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. You guys rock. You guys are the best. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Share me around like I'm your loose friend, please. For anybody who might want to learn about the Gelli plate. Bye, guys.